Um, I have 4 pieces of the shroom gummies, and I had the blackberry mad honey trippy stick. Wow, wow, guys! I'm glad I was not on camera for that. Uh, But um, shit, it was definitely an eye opening experience. I'll tell you that. Now the shroom gummies are gone, so is a mad honey. Felt like I was in a trance. Wow. Yeah, I decided to do a wake and bake this morning because we ain't gonna be able to do no stream tonight, guys. Today is evening shift day. So what's up, Matt? Says smoking on some mango dream. Nice. Right now, this is this is my Jack Walker. I had it's crazy. I went for a sativa during the trippy time. Definitely did. It was crazy to me this morning because I felt like I was just on a different level, guys. What's up, KD? Says good to see y'all in the chat this AM. It's good to see y'all. What y'all burning on? I got the Jack Walker right now. I'm getting ready to actually make me a different J. Um, I'm about to do some bubblegum runts, honestly, because it's that time. It's definitely that time. Oh yeah, let me take this off here. Oh, they doing construction up that motherfucker. I had to go get me some more funnel today. I had to. Um, just to give you guys an update as well. I got the truffalati on the way. On the way. You heard it right. That damn truffalati. I might as well just put the rest of this in here. Shake and all. Because it's not that much of the bubblegum runts. I got truffalati on the way. Um, also, uh, later on this week, we're going to have the Blue Nerds. I also found the peanut butter runts last night, which was cool. Different from the one that I got from the dispo. My man, Tony. How you doing there, Tony? Let me see. Yeah, I'm about to actually like really convert to these raws. I really am. How about the trip you had? Well, uh, honestly speaking, this time, this time the trip was. I mean, every trip is its own. It's its own experience. Um, so for me to say this was different would be kind of redundant, but my experience last night was it was intense. That was intense. Yeah, I had the gummies. Um, I had four gummies and the 1.5 uh blackberry mad honey trippy stick, and it was fun because I knew that I was gonna be, faded like that for quite some time, but it was like initially it didn't kick in while I was looking for it. I got mine from Great CBD Shop. You can find it there. Get the brand called Fucked. It's FVKD. Um, it was like doing a dance at first, where like I was getting like the symptoms of a trip, but not tripped all the way. Um, the floor got higher, like the floor was closer to my vision than what it actually was. And then there were parts on the table that just seemed so like this part of the table, like let's say this is the table, right? I was looking right here and it was one level, but I was looking further in the table and it felt like it was a different level higher than what it was too. My perception got a little altered. Um, what else? Man, it was really trippy, guys. So it got like that for a second, and then the haziness started to come. What's up, Thomas? The haziness started to come through, and after that, I felt like I was kind of on a line between, just normal and tripping. And I started to get kind of happy because I was like, oh, I could have fun with this. And my trip really started mostly when I had my eyes closed, and it wouldn't really the effects wouldn't be full blown unless I had my eyes closed. I don't know what it is about that. But when I'm like that, I always want to be in a meditative state or something, just dealing with healing or something spiritual. So it kind of forces me to have my eyes closed anyway. Um, but I was definitely just passing between worlds. Like here, I'm not sober, but like I'm like regular high. Okay, now I'm tripping, and then I would go, okay, I'm here again. Now I'm back tripping again. I felt like I was going between consciousness, and I was having fun with it. And then it got to be scary because I was like, well, I felt like I didn't have control over it at first up until I got to be able to do that. Because it felt like I was going to be like that for forever. To be honest, time slowed all the way to fuck down. It slowed all the way down. Then I had the introspective, um, just the parts about your spirit talking to you and like your inner thoughts. Just thinking about everything really, but then nothing at the same time. But then it's like everything became nothing and vice versa. It was wow, that's different. Uh yeah, it was crazy and the visuals, it was going from not being visuals to like full blown visuals. And then when I would sit here and kick it for a bit, I would notice, okay, well, I feel like I still got that hazy like shroom high, but I'm not tripping. But then when I would hit a J again, boom, right back exactly where I was before, like when you first enter into the trippy state. So each and every time I would light another J up, it just felt like just ecstasy, bro. It was just so fucking good. Every time I would light a J up, I was literally right back at the beginning of the trip. So I think that's why they say, when you have stuff like this, if you do smoke, it kind of extends the effects and you'll run out of your flower a lot faster. I definitely killed my veteran grown hemp last night. It's all gone. Look, oh, look, I got some keef in there. But yeah, all my veteran grown is gone. I smoked the entire shit out of it. And I made some super J's last night too. So got some hash burger left and got some homemade keef. Got some crumble, you know what I'm saying? Here go the hash burger, hash rosin. I made fucking super J's last night too. Yeah, it was a very very dope experience. Like I said, I put the crumble in there too. The crumble, the hash rosin, the keef, some really good flour, all in one J. It was really dope. Oh, I wanted to ask, can you guys hear that by the way? Just out of curiosity, because I'm not on the other end of the screen. But yeah, it was a really really dope experience. Hold on, chat. What's up, Prolific? So a little bit.
Where the heat at?
Oh,
you put it up?
No, it's right there. Right behind you.
Oh, okay.
Say even the crumble, yeah, even the crumble, man. This bubblegum runs hitting real good too. So I see more people waking up with us this morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see y'all. You know, I'm still sad about that blueberry poppers. That joint came and went, didn't it, Chat? I mean, that was what, like a week and a half, 2 weeks? Literally all gone. Looked at the truffalati as well, and I said, man, you know, it's gonna be the same thing. But Hello Mary sending out 4 things actually. I got the email like 2 days ago. So I have a few different strains on the way. And they sent over a hash hole. Like that's different, bro. 2 smalls and a big bud as well. They sent a trop cherry. Y'all know I've had that one before. But I think that'll be dope to be able to show that one off again because that is very pretty flower. Very pretty flower. Has a lot of colors in it. That one's a little hashy, kind of skunky. What's up, JB? So woke up early as hell and work was like not today, tomorrow. Don't tell me you called off, fam. Ah, I do understand. But yeah, that experience was really trippy, guys. Like just being able to go back and forth between like that state and this state. Crazy. I wonder how it would be like if I had like the hash hole during that time. Oh man, that would have been sick, bro. That would have been sick. I'm believing though that it probably had a longer activation time because I ate before taking it. And when I tell you guys like it was trying to kick in, Like it felt like it wanted to, but then it wasn't. And then I sat there, I drank, I ate, I lit back up, and I was there for a bit. And guys, it's just like wow, just it's I don't know what it is about all those different eyes that I see all the time. I see things with a lot of eyes on them, a lot. Beings with a lot of eyes all over them. And there's different lights, different colors, shapes, and geometric patterns too. Stuff I can't really even describe, like the shape of it. I would just know it if I saw it again. And then like scenarios were just so vivid as well, like because it went from seeing stuff like that to seeing people sometimes or seeing just different events happen. It was different. It was definitely different. I'm happy I got what I needed to get out of the experience, though. Um, I just thought it was crazy that, like, literally every time I sparked back up, I felt like I was right at the beginning of the trip. And I don't mean like every time I smoked an entire J. I mean, I would hit the J a couple times, boom, right back there, and I'd put it out. That's why when I started the stream today with this J, I still had some to smoke because I smoked like maybe like I want to say like four more times before I eventually passed out. I puffed on this about four more times, and each time I puffed on it, I was right back at that state. And it was just taking me there over and over and over and over and over and over and over again with every puff. And I lit up like at least 7 AJs last night during this time at minimum. Um, the thing that I didn't like about it was at first, like when I first started entering into the trippy state, I felt like I was entering into a trance, and it made me kind of like I don't know. I didn't I didn't like the way it made me feel all the way at first because I didn't feel like my body was my own all the way. Like involuntary movements. So I think next time I'll be just doing one and not two. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't even know if I was gonna get back normal. I was like, oh, this is gonna be a forever thing. This feels great, but when I got complete control over the trip, that's when I was like, okay, I can actually come back down whenever I want to. You said it has that. Oh, okay, so that's normal. That's normal. Yeah, I was like, I was smiling hard as shit, happy as a motherfucker. But then, like, I don't know what it is. Like, you know how in anime, when like when people be happy, they like yes, and they like clutch their fists. Like for some reason, I wanted to do that. But it would happen before I would realize it though. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's just different. That was very different. It's just a lot of like feelings of like light and just like being connected to something else. What's up, Dakota? How you doing there, family? Such a trippy experience. Such a trippy experience. Yeah, it was really good vibes. Cause see, the experience I had right before was it made me deal with some things, and then the happiness came. This time, straight clarity, straight happiness. But I felt like I was in a trance, bro. And then I believe I was able to kind of dance between just the different levels of consciousness that I was because I think my body wanted to let me know that I was still in control and I could get back to being at a normal state whenever I felt like. It was a very different experience, but it was more like a controlled trip, a lucid trip where the things were still happening, but I still maintained myself mentally anyway. But it really like it's like when your eyes are closed, you really get into that meditative state. It's different, bro. It's very different, and it's not something I suggest you take lightly. These things. This is not something I would suggest one does on a daily basis, or even if you're not of a certain point in your life where something like this would benefit you. Things like this are meant to be respected and used for a specific purpose. And that's why, I do say be careful if you were to go down that path. And the feeling is great, but you do it too much, it's not going to be that anymore. This is why I like to, space out if I were to have something like that. And I really need to, just kind of go through life and, deal with things as they come. But it definitely got me feeling good, man. Yeah, that was my experience though. I really wish I could describe all of the things that I saw, but just the ones that I can remember. Uh, I remember seeing beings with eyes, a lot of them, and a lot of different eyes all over the place, different colors combined together. They were combined but separate. It, it just how do you make sense of that? You- How do you make sense of that, bro? Like I wish I could put that in a way where you could actually visualize what I'm talking about here. But just different colors, uh, beings with a lot of eyes on them, like being able to go just to that different space. Because every time I use something like that, it's really is for a spiritual purpose. And I do things like that. It sounds weird, but um if I'm gonna be in a state like that, I want to get whatever God has for me. I want to get whatever He got to get me out of it. Whatever message, whatever images, whatever thing I need to deal with mentally is that I just felt like I was at peace, but it felt like something was trying to get me uncomfortable, but it just didn't work. But only thing I wasn't comfortable with was not knowing the length of time for the effects. That's the only thing that was I think that was irking me because I had control over the trip, but not over the amount of time I felt like. So I felt like every time I wanted to smoke, I was going to be right back at the beginning. Up until I wanted to sleep. But that was cool though. I know people use them for different purposes, but mine is spiritual. I set the intention beforehand and I make sure I get very comfortable because it seems like most of the time that's when the trip can actually activate when I'm in that perfect comfort zone and I get in that meditative stance. It's just something about it. It's different. I noticed it from just like the first time I had a slight experience that I need to be like that. And I do it not on camera because I don't want to be tripping on camera. I'll feel like I'll have, too many eyes on me, won't be comfortable. Think stuff like that is best for your alone time, great for reflection. I don't know, like guidance in a way. Because I mean just the stuff that I like to ingest during that time. Stuff that's informative. Stuff that'll make you, start to think. I just feel so peaceful today, guys. It's, I know I feel like, at peace and stuff like that when I'm on stream, but just, I really feel different today. Like I was feeling light yesterday, but just like a lot lighter and more peaceful even today. Maybe it was angels, KD. You might be on to something. I heard, yeah, because of the eyes. Yeah, that's very true. Man, my bad, guys. I'm just so happy today. So happy. Let's roll up something. Actually, I got some Jack Walker sitting right here and a little bit of this bubblegum runts left in the grinder. Let's mix these. I really think I needed that. Tony said you probably saw what it's like or should be, that we're all one being. I think you're onto something there. Maybe that's maybe that's what it was trying to get me to see with all the colors being blended together, but still separate. You could see all of them, but it all went into one thing. You could look at that in a couple of ways. Wow. You could look at that in a lot of different ways. Holy shit. Yo. That was one of the recurring themes, bro. Just being connected. We all come from the same source. Cool beans. Yeah, it's just crazy, chat. Like, and even like, just smoking today, the high, it feels, it feels different. Like, and even looking at you guys on my screen, like I look way more clear. I know the sunlight's out and the other ring lights on, but just from earlier when I was looking at you guys, the high is a little bit more amplified. I woke up. Y'all can't see it. I woke up feeling like that. I woke up feeling like that. Like my shit. Like my grinder. They definitely look at, bro. I feel at peace. I really do. And the fact that like I was able to get to that state and still be able to quiet my mind and get to that flow. Like it, man. Again, like I said, Chad, I really think I needed that. I took 4 pieces and the blackberry trippy stick, mad honey. What's up, Derek? How you doing, fam? I'm almost done, guys. I'm about to funnel this J. Y'all just give me a sec. Yeah, I think that's enough right there. Shit, what we all smoking on, chat? What's on the menu this morning? Cool. Getting some gumbo ready. Lemon gumbo. Ah, I see you. Cheers. We gotta get a nice even burn. Cab junkie permanent marker gas. Uh-huh. Hey, that shit is really good, man. I miss that strain. all that blends together so nice. Because it's like a limey bubble gum. That's how this shit tastes together. He said, I got it because you said it was good. Hell yeah, man. Shit, like, y'all have no idea. Like, just as a reviewer, when I do see those same strains, that stuff, it really does make me excited because it's like, people really be taking my recommendations to heart. I love that shit. Like I really feel like I've done my job as a reviewer, you know? For all you guys that take my recommendations, like I think it's really dope. And no bullshit, that's why I had to get the truffalati. Cause you guys recommended that one. Y'all had me get it. So we got Simply and Hello Mary on the way. Yeah, Tony, would you let me see. You could include what I've had too if you want, but because I know we've had a lot of the same strains, but you've had some that I haven't had, Tony. If you had to recommend one, even to me, if you had to recommend one that you don't think anybody here has had, he said anything with animal pie is awesome. But Tony said that animal pie, that the zoo animal Georgia pie I had, that shit was dope. But they got a regular animal pie on that menu too. He said animal pie, animal cookies, or zope. The zope is really good. That one was fucking strong as hell. No lie, the LA Pop Rocks and the zope, right? Ooh. How do you make a top five from this site, dog? Because from your rating, the blueberry poppers and the zope is like the same strength wise. So have you? Oh yeah, he has had the candy rain. Man, it'd be crazy as fuck if I was able to activate the trip again all the way, even right now. But like, you know that I don't know, just the high feels so much more potent today. Man, I think I also needed that because I just needed to clear out all that stress. I was so stressed for the last few weeks, guys. From my transition from my old hotel to right now, I've been stressed. And when I tell you it's been wiped, that stress just feels like it's been lifted off my shoulders. Y'all have no idea. I feel like I just got finished being on vacation. You know that feeling when, you're going back home from vacay and you still kind of got that euphoria about you? That's how it feels right now. That's the best way I could describe this. What's up, Cooper? Yeah, definitely a great time, guys. Definitely a great time. Yeah, Tony, you definitely went through Hello Mary's menu. I've had like probably, sheesh, I would say probably like about 10 strains now, maybe a couple more. And you probably got like a few more than I do. I'll try and keep up with you. Hell yeah. So I haven't seen the G4 on their menu. I'm believing that that one's coming to the menu. Also, uh, Blockberry. I haven't seen Blockberry Smalls on their menu either. So that's going to be interesting. And from what I'm believing, that's probably going to be a very berry-like flavor. Very sweet. Hopefully just sweet gas. It's probably going to be very floral gas. That's what I'm expecting. What's up, Greedo? How you doing there, family? I'll be smoking along with us this morning. Said, have you tried the Bolo Runts? I have not. I have not. KD has tried that one 2 times, and Dagger 1 time, and I'm very interested. Very interested. So you got on it. What is your replacement? Nice, dope. So they made it right with you because you said the first one was I forgot which strain you had, but you said it was like really dry. So I'm happy that they hooked it up for you and sent you out some bolo ranch. That's really dope. That's really dope. You said lemon gumbo was good but dry. Like dry, like you could just smush the bud and then be all powder. Ah, okay. Yeah, I understand. I understand. So your gumbo was dry. Tony's was really fresh. Maybe it was. I don't know. I don't know, a different packaging date. I don't know if it's transit, uh, heat, cold conditions, but yeah, maybe the temp change. What's up, champ? How you doing there, family? I'll be smoking something good with us today. Ah, man. Prolific say if you get shake again, you should get some shake from CBD and direct. The Endor Exotic shake, which is the alien spacecraft. They also have the buds as well. Is it good? Oh, speaking of which, speaking of shake, um, so Liddy was talking to me and the rest of the team the other day about shake, and he was asking if we think $100 QPs of exotic shake would move. Yeah, hmm definitely, because that's a lot of shake you can smoke for quite some time. uh, Exotic shake, I'm cool with that. And if he do it with some of the strains that I already know, then bruh, yeah, definitely in there. Um, and prolific, did you mean CBD hemp direct when you were recommending the exotic shake of the alien spacecraft? And if so, have you tried it yet? And if not, is that something that you were looking to get and wanted me to try, just in case? I know I'm asking a lot of questions here, but I just want to make sure I'm serving a purpose. Cause like I'll try it if it's good. I mean, is it a zip or is it like a QP or is it like what's the quantity on the? It says CBD hemp derived. Oh man, CBD shake. Oh no, CBD hemp direct. My bad. Indoor exotic. Man, that's I'll look at it. I definitely will. What's up there, Alicio? Todo bien, amigo? ¿Y tú? He said here at work. Oh shit. Nueve a cinco OG. Fumas. Tienes café frío, ¿verdad? I see you, bro. I see you. Got the caramel? He said, yes, I've tried it. I have it right now and I do recommend it. Oh, okay. All right. So, Prolific, you said something to me about veteran hemp before as well. You was one of the people that co-signed it. You, Triz, Faded. I believe it was you that you and Triz, I believe, co-signed the handcrafted farmers shake. What's up there, music? How you doing this morning? I'm gonna try it out. I don't think you would tell me to get it, especially from there, if it wasn't good. What you doing over there, music? Hope all is well with you. Man, I'm feeling great today, y'all. Doing some school stuff. Hey, that's dope. Uh, I'm not gonna talk about it too much before I actually do it, but you know, I'm really about to be on that same wave music because I kind of made it up in my mind already. Graduate next semester. Seriously? Hey, shit, let me know. Let me know. Yeah, definitely. And what's it called? I'ma holler at you too. Cause I know you getting ready to do some IT shit, and that's kind of where I want to study at, so I can like kind of get into the computer field rather than just doing manual labor. Cause I think it'll be a lot different. I can make some good life changes. It'd be cool to work remote, even if it's a part time. Feel me? To also get a passport. Ah, that's something I need to do. You damn Skippy. You damn Skippy. Hell yeah. Me and travel buddy. Gotta see the world. Gotta see the world. Hell yeah. Spanibus. What's that? Is that is that a cannabis event in Spain? That's what it sounds like. I'm sorry, guys. It's just like that. I feel like I haven't stopped smiling since. Man, I'm sorry. It's just I feel so light today. It's so happy. It's just clear. Man, I really I know I said it before earlier, but I really think I needed that trip. I needed both of those experiences. One to clear out the garbage, and the second one to really just revel in it, celebrate, reflect. I just feel so different today. It's crazy. It's such a total turnaround because, like, when I tell you guys, it just feels like so much weight has been lifted off me. And then, just like doing something meditative and spiritual during a time like that, it's like really enhanced. Like getting on some spiritual shit while you tripping, crazy, man. That's Roller Roach J. You know what? I got some of these elements over here. We're gonna use these. He said it's a cannabis cup in Spain. Speaking of cannabis cups, that sounds like something I would love to go to, by the way. Y es bueno tiempo para mí practicar mi español, pero one thing that I wanted to do, especially being a reviewer, is start to go to these types of things. Um, y'all see, I've had one strain under my belt and about to be three THCA bundles. Um, I believe that I'm an excellent judge of good flower. I've been reviewing for years. I put the work in, and being able to be a judge at an event like that, one would be an honor, two would be extremely fun, and three would be very fitting given what I do on a daily basis with this plant. So, as my brand grows and as more people start to join the movement, uh, as I am continuing to consume cannabis, you will start to see me go to different events for this type of thing. And honestly, it'd be nice to be able to host something like this. Like I said, if I can take this where I want it to go, I'm gonna be able to do so many things. The show I've envisioned. I think it'd be a really fun time. Slowly but surely, you guys are seeing the rise. You are. Slowly but surely. Evolving Discoveries. How you doing, fam? It's good to see you in the chat. Man, those shrooms, guys. Like the shrooms and the mad honey, like that was actually crazy. That was a hell of an experience. Because I took the whole mad honey packet right after I took the 4 shroom gummies. And now that I'm thinking about it even more, I'm believing that maybe the waves of effects that I took from the shrooms was because of the fact that I took 2 shrooms gummies at first. And then I waited for a little bit, and then I took 2 shroom gummies after. And then I smoked for a bit, and then I took the mad honey. So maybe the effects kicked in like that because I took it in waves, like, like maybe half hours apart from each other. But because I did it like that, I think that's why it seemed like time slowed all the way down. Great CBD shop. Crazy. I don't have a discount code there. I don't have any affiliation to the site. I just got the shit. Definitely enjoyed it. But the thing is, it's like I got to a point where I was uncomfortable with the fact that I thought that I was gonna stay like that forever. even though even though it felt great. Because the problem is, I like to chain smoke, so I was rolling up back to back to back to back to back. Because every time I took a puff or two, I felt like I was at the beginning of my trip again. And this is a little bit closer today because, well, I was hitting this too. So I wanted to put it out there that, now that I remembered, those of y'all that like to do the shrooms and things of that nature and you hit the bong, now I understand why. That's something that I needed to get off my chest because, guys, that took me to a completely different level. So I said, like, if you do shrooms and you're dabbing too, what the fuck, bro? Like, say you chain smoke as well, being on a different level make you smoke more. And that's pretty much what it was for me, like, because I had the feeling, but then I would hit one time, put it out, tripping for like, it felt like ages, like a really long time. And then I sit there and I be kicking it for a bit. I had a really big smile. Then I go and hit the J again, right there back at the beginning again. For it felt like ages. I mean, it just kept going on and on. Like I felt like I was gonna be like that just for eternity, bro. But then when I needed, when like I could stop the trip and then do whatever I needed to do. Like let's say I wanted to go inside, use the bathroom real quick, come back out here, roll a J, drink me some water. I get back into that meditative like state, and then the trip would start back up again, up until I needed to hit the joint one more time, and then I hit the J, and then I'd be back at the beginning. It felt like a loop. It felt like a loop, but it was a continual loop of just like great feeling and images and messages and just peace. And I felt a lot of love, and I just wanted to stay right there. And then it felt like, at one point, um, and this was, I think, when I was getting ready to fall asleep, I woke myself back up. And then I hit the J again. And then I got back to that space and seeing those images. And then I'm seeing the thing with the eyes on it. And it said, you know, it was getting ready to be time for you to go, but you want to stay longer? I was like, yeah. And so I was able to stay up a little bit. And, I just kind of stayed in that space. It's, guys, like, it's a surreal experience. What's up, Cam Mary Grow? Good to see you in the chat. How you doing this morning? Yeah, guys, this is it's been a surreal experience. Just going through that trip, having that experience. Some smoke. Yeah, mine started out great. I think it's gonna continue to be great. I hope the same for y'all as well. Honestly, I feel like it, man, guys. Yeah, I'm not, I'm not sober, but I'm not like shroom high anymore. It's just I still have that kind of euphoria, Like I'm still able to access like that space right before I tripped, but not able to trip. Like that part's not gone. It's just really dope. That same piece that I had, it hasn't left. Even when I went to, go out this morning, I had some thoughts about, just different things, but just seeing the sun, hearing the birds and all that, seeing mother walk with her child and the stroller, these things, I was just able to take that moment and just notice how beautiful it was, as opposed to me just walking out every day and looking at everything as a normal occurrence. Because sometimes we don't take the time to look at how beautiful things are and we just focus on all the negative and the stress. And because I feel like that's been kind of lifted off me, I was able to see how beautiful the world can be just with that little bit of time I was outside today. I needed to be able to be reminded of that because it's been a little bit, like I said, I have been stressed. I've been thinking about a lot of things, just outside of YouTube. YouTube is kind of like my happy place. I love doing things with the community, being around you guys, doing these streams. But it's been a rough transition from one job to the next, and I've been adjusting pretty well, I would say, over the last week. But just the conditions surrounding that have been, uh, it's been rough. We persevere and we keep going. When life thinks, I mean, when you think life is gonna go one way, life tells you something different. Oh no, you're going to do this. You where you supposed to be. You got to see this through. So everyone's so busy living in the stress of the world, hardly anyone takes the time to see the beauty. That's facts, Karma. That's facts. We have to be able to take time and just see the little things. Like, the sun came out today. You know, the other day, and it really wasn't that long ago in a couple different parts of the country. The sun wasn't out. The weather was horrible. People died because of the weather. Today, the sun is out. It's beautiful. People are able to walk. People are able to function, go about their lives. The animals seem to be at harmony this morning, too, where I'm at. Taking time out, just seeing, I saw a couple squirrels interacting with each other. It didn't look like they was fighting. They looked like they were playing around. Saw two birds just beak to beak. Like I said, I saw a mother and child walking down the street. Baby was laughing. Mom was smiling. I saw a couple people, dapping each other up. One going to the train station, one going another direction. Brotherhood, friendship. It's beautiful to see. We don't take the time to notice these things. We do have things to do and we are busy, but just being able to notice the beauty, just even in the interactions with people. I said, guys, I feel so different today. This has been a different stream for me. No review of flower, but man, I just feel such at peace. Man, he said I could be able to dispute with someone here, take a couple of hits to argue, but yeah. And that's how it should be. We should be able to, hey, we got an issue. All right, look, man, let's go hit it, Jay. Let's hash this shit out. Forward people I don't like very much. And you know what? It made things better. You're able to coexist. Tony said all of that's still here. We all just got derailed by things we don't pay attention to. Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. That's big facts. It's like, what lens are you seeing the world in? Because I mean, a lot of us we're all looking at the same thing, the same picture, but we're seeing a different outcome, different objects. It's all about what lens you see the world in. Yeah, today I just feel at peace. This has been a great sesh chat. The perception of what Siraj creates the life they live. I believe that too. Definitely do. I'm about to cut the fan on in this bitch. Hold on. Oh shit. Oh, it's better already. But yeah, I agree with you, Karma. I definitely do. Something I was looking at yesterday was talking about getting yourself out of a scarcity mindset. Also about how memory revision can actually help with a lot of things. how you talk about stuff, how it affects stuff too. Power of life and death is in the tongue. Words are powerful. They can be used for a lot of ways. Constantly taking pictures of nature, trees, sky, animals to remind myself of the beauty that seems to pass most by. Yeah, because those little moments, how many people missed them? But you were able to capture it. Those little moments in everyday life. Hey guys, this has been dope. I don't know when the next time I'm gonna get those, but if you guys are interested in those gummies, then definitely great CBD shop. Every experience with shrooms is personal. 21 plus, you do need to make sure, again, set your intention beforehand. Set your intention beforehand. What I associate with shrooms is something for a spiritual practice or, just clarity, healing, dealing with something on the inside that might be a stumbling block but could better yourself. That's why I don't do these things every day. That's why I don't do them every month. That's why I don't do them every week. Because when I read up on it and I researched on it and I figured out what the purpose of it was, especially during shamanic practices and different retreats as well, then I understood what the proper use and the benefits were for. It's not something to just play around with and, oh, I'm just going to get extra zooted. You might fuck around and have a bad trip you might not come back from. And for me, it's like, it's something about peace. And I'm very spiritual at the root anyway. I love God. So when I heard that these things were used for purposes of that nature, I said, okay, well, in moderate dosages every now and then, I'll see what's up. Again, something to be respected, not played around with. Not for kids. Definitely not for kids. Hope the culture and real life keeps you in the mode till you die. What everyone's talking about today. So I'm very glad to my people were fortunate to not be moved out of our reservation, and my purpose is to pray and hope mankind. Yeah, that's dope, man. Real shit. Because we all have a purpose. Everybody on this planet is special, which is why everybody thinks that this world is about them. Life revolves around them. A lot of people have a God complex, main character syndrome. We're all watching through a different screen here. Everybody's the main character in their own life. And when you figure out your purpose and you're able to live it out, I think that's when you can really find peace and be happy. And that'll spread to other people. I know everybody's not religious, but I hope that my belief in Yeshua and relationship with God has been able to positively impact people with me being the way that I am, even if you don't believe in things of that nature. With that being said, guys, appreciate y'all coming on by, smoke some J's, talking some shit. I'm going to get out of here for the day. I got to work in a few hours, but I'll see y'all later, man. Peace.